Hey guys, Bright Lights here, and welcome to another deck profile. Today I have for you Dauntless Drive Dragon and Dauntless Drive Dragon Reverse. Post GPTO2 obvious, no, post GPTO whatever, post Fighters Collection, basically. What I like to call this deck is my budget Kagero deck, basically because it wasn't expensive to build and it was still quite fun and relatively strong because Dauntless into Dauntless Reverse is still a very strong combo. So let's get started. For the starter, I run Dragon Knight Sadair. I can't pronounce it, sorry. So his skill is move this unit to the soul. When your opponent's rear guard's put into the drop zone, due to an effect of one of your cards, you may pay the cost. If you do, your opponent chooses another card and they retire it. So this is a great card. It's 5k, so that's why I'm playing it over Red Pulse. And on top of that, it's free of Counterblast. So when I want to use a stride such as Zom, which I do play, first of all, it doesn't compete with Counterblast for Dauntless Reverse or Zom, and it combos really well with Zom, which I will show you later once I get to Zom. So yeah, play him as my starter. Next up for grade 3s, I am playing, as you saw earlier, for Dauntless Drive Dragon. So his skill is Limit Break 4. When a Kagero unit rides on top of this unit, they get plus 10k until end of turn. And then the red text ability of when you choose 3 cards from your hand and discard it at the end of the battle that this unit attacks. If he has not stood before, you can stand him. So discard 3, stand him again. Always good. It used to be that you would want, if they had no grade 1s, you just break red into break red into break red. Nowadays it's more stride with the extra copies. You can still break red, but you're minusing quite a lot from your hand, so not recommended anymore. And his second ability is when he attacks, if you have more rear guards, he gets plus 2k. So yep, that's 4 Dauntless. Next, I'm only playing 3 Dauntless Reverse. Dauntless Reverse's ability is Limit Break 4. Excuse me. Counterblast 1 and choose one of your Kagero rear guards and lock him. And then he gets a red text ability of whenever you drive check a grade 1 or lower, no, grade 1 or higher, Kagero unit, you can choose one of their grade 1s or lower unit and retire them. And then he gets plus 2k until end of turn, and it becomes a cross ride if you have him in soul. So it's an amazing ability. When you break ride, he gets 2 abilities and hits for 23 for the first one and guaranteed bumped up into 29k and can very catch people off guard when they drop 2 10ks for 2 to pass, and then you get 1 trigger, it bumps it up to 28, then 1 grade 1 or higher, bumps up to 31, so it suddenly hits, so it can throw people off. And actually for my secret kind of tech, I play 1 Draconic Blade Master, because if I'm forced to ride Dauntless Reverse, it's pretty bad. You don't get the cross ride, which is what main reason why it's here. And its limit break by itself is pretty bad if you're not cross ridden. So I play the Draconic Blade Master as a substitute ride in case I'm forced to go into Dauntless Reverse. I can search out Blade Master using Lava Flow, for example. So Draconic Blade Master's ability is Generation Break 2. If you have more rear guards than your opponent, he gets plus 5k in crit. Pretty decent ability. And his next ability is a Stride Break ability, so it's Combust 1. When you stride on top of him, you can retire a unit. Yeah, if you pay the cost, you can retire one of your opponent's rear guards. It's also pretty entertaining to break ride Blade Master into Dauntless, so you swing for like 26k of crit twice, which is very deadly. So that's it for grade 3s. On to grade 2s, I play 4 Dauntless 12k attackers. You just have to remember when you're on Blade Master, these are 9k vanillas. But yeah, 12k attack is pretty good. 4 Twilight Arrows, so he is Generation Break 1, Counterblast 1. When he's boosted and attacks a Vanguard, you can choose an opponent's grade 2 or less and retire it. He can start your combo with Zom, and all that stuff, so yeah. He's pretty good. Next, you play 3 Tenaz. He's only 8k, but he has a really good skill. Generation Break 1. Whenever your opponent's rear guard is put into the drop zone, he gets plus 5k. So, him, along with Yurikyu, Gyo Kiryu, who's a clone of him, but grade 1, makes a pretty deadly combo. You retire 1 unit, the entire column gets plus 10k. So, I definitely recommend playing these guys. I've seen people play 10k vanillas instead, which does work, but with the way I play the deck, I can make this column about 54k, which is pretty much not going to be blocked. So it's really good. On to grade 1s. Get them out of the way. I play 4 Lava Flow, got a Stride in this format. The Striding's good. 4 Q, the booster I mentioned before. He's only 6k, but makes up for it in his ability. Next, I play 2 Limit Break Enablers. These Limit Break Enablers could be substituted for Calamities, or the damage on flippers that go to Soul and Unflip 2. I just prefer Limit Break Enablers, but that's up to personal preference. 4 Perfect Guards. Preferably I'd like Protect Orbs, but I don't have any, so I'm stuck with the Seal Dragon ones. But you know, Perfect Guards are Perfect Guards. It's just the unflipping would be nice, because if you abuse your canvas too much, it does disappear quite fast. Next, onwards to triggers, we play 6 crit, 2 Stan. This Stan has the special ability of Generation Break 1. When opponent's rear guard's put into the drop zone, you can return this unit to the deck, give another unit plus 10k, and shuffle. So you recycle your triggers in a way, and pumping up another unit by 10k is very good. Yep, 4 Gatling Claw, because starters gotta die. It's just instant go soul, pop starters like Judge Bell and Johnny Gear, and any deck that kind of relies on their starter. And 4 heals. So, yep. Yeah, that's triggers. Next we have the G-Zone. Like I said, this is a budget deck, so obviously the G-Zone isn't going to be too amazing. We have 4 Mahmoods, because he's Mahmood. He's your basic on-hit retire unit. So, yeah. Next we play 2 Zom. He came from Fighters Collection. Zom is amazing. That's all I have to say. So his skill is Combust 1. Combust 1, when opponent's rear guard is retired from a card which isn't this card, you get to retire another unit. So basically, one of the combos I like doing is, let's say I have Zom on the field, and I have Tactifit, and I just have a Twilight Dragon and Lava Flow, and I have a bunch of damage here. So I attack with Lava Flow, Combust 1, I retire a unit, I use Zom skill, I retire another unit, and then I use my starter skill, move to Soul, retire another unit, and I use my last Combust to activate Zom's ability again, and retire another unit. That's 4 units retired, and if you have a Taz on the field, that's plus 20k. So, it's really good. Zom's an amazing card. That's typically what I use Zom for, but yeah, it's mostly just to try and clean up some extra field that they have if you have spare counterblast. That's why I said the Unflippable PG is very good. Because I use up counterblast using strategies like that. For late game pushes, I play 1 Atmos, 1 Blizzard. It also helps you get your Generation Break 2 faster with Draconic Blade Master. Sorry, just can't get the words out of my head. Draconic Blade Master helps you get your Generation Break 2, helps you get those final pushes that you need to just char like 36k. And yeah. So yeah, that's it for this deck profile. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. Please stay tuned, and I will bring more content in the future. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.